Welcome in, everyone. It's time to talk about the upcoming golf season with UWF men's head golf coach Steve Fell, national champion coach. First of all, congratulations on the national championship in 2025. Here we are, 2026, and you guys get the chance to do it again as the defending champs. How does it feel?
Well, I mean, that's kind of old news now, but you know, we're looking forward to having a chance to repeat, and we got a lot of work to do to be able to pull that off. So we're off and running.
You have a couple guys coming back, obviously, from that team, but it starts anew every season. You know, fresh set and start from zero. Talk a little bit about the guys that are returning. Cooper Tendick is back, Ekelund's back, and you've got Eddie Lee and some others that I know what they can bring to the table.
Yeah, we have 4 back from last year's team, TJ, Cooper, Eddie. It's just getting them back in the right mindset to be able to, and we got to add somebody to that mix that's going to step in and fill some shoes from Fabian being gone. And you know, we have some of the pieces there. It's just putting them together and getting everybody on the same page and getting that hungriness back.
You feel for those guys that are coming back? I mean, obviously they can kind of lead by example, and they're all experienced players and have done great things. Cooper being, the GSC Player of the Year, and you've got all Americans in all regions on that roster. Do they kind of show the way to the younger guys? Yeah,
I think so. It's, we got 6 freshmen, so there's a lot of young guys that are, getting their feet wet, so to speak. But they're coming along and they're trying to lead by example.
I think when people watch professional golf, where they go out and play, they look at it as an individual sport. But for those that don't know, college golf is a team sport with the individual element in there. What's the secret to putting together a team that can do what your team did last year?
Well, I think you got to put together a team that has good chemistry. When I'm recruiting, I really try to bring in players that I think, have some talent, but also are going to fit into the culture that we have. And, that's a very big thing, is having good chemistry and good culture. So, that's where it's got to be.
How easy is it to recruit when you're winning national titles and that type of thing?
It's actually no easier. I mean, it's a relentless job recruiting. I mean, that's something that I'm not going to miss when I ever get to retire. So.
Well, speaking of that, 30 plus years now. I mean, are you the longest tenured coach at UWF? I think you're right there.
I think probably. I'm not sure. It's either me or Bill Elliott.
What how do you kind of find the motivation every year to come back and do it again?
I love doing what I do, and I love to win. I'm eager to try to win a national championship every year. I don't know, it's kind of in my blood to compete.
Well, let's talk to a few of those players that were part of the team last year and looking forward to this season.
I'm just ready to get back competing. It's been a little while, so yeah, I'm just ready to start playing again. I don't know if it's necessarily getting back motivated, but it's more of just like the focus. I think we're all motivated to win, but it's just knowing that we just won. It's kind of like you think nobody's gonna beat you again, so it's really just getting back to the focus of like every shot you hit, every hole you play, every round you play is like we're just gonna beat them down, drop the hammer, and keep it there. There's pressure, obviously, because you don't want to go win the Natty and then just play terrible. But we know we're not going to do that. I mean, we know we're all good players. I think it's more a little bit, maybe we're putting too much pressure on ourselves. Like I know me as a senior, it's my last year. Obviously, I want to perform as best I can. So it's like a little bit of extra added pressure there. But it's just, like I said, I think we just need to focus on our strategy and step by step, instead of getting a little bit ahead of ourselves and focusing on the Natty, and just take it tournament by tournament and just build up like we did last year to the Natty. And then if we win, we win. If not, we did all we could. Yeah, it's a weird feeling for sure. I mean, my freshman year, like I was the young guy and we had, 4 fifth years. So it's a little bit weird, like me and Eddie and TJ and Perry being the old guys. But I think it's good because we've got so much experience from the last 3 or 4 years that we can hand it down to all those freshmen. And we just need one to come in and just get the chemistry back to how it was last year. I think it's a natty. Same as always. I mean, we're the team to beat in the conference. I was just looking earlier, we got 21 conference championships since 1995. I mean, we're the team to beat in the conference and in the country. So a successful year is always going to be a natty.
We're feeling as good as ever. You know, you get to a certain level of golf, and after that, it's all about the hunger, whoever wants it most. And that's kind of the feeling we need to replicate from last year and, you know, carry on throughout the season. But we have high hopes. It's a puzzle. It's, you know, all the pieces need to connect, and it's not just what we do on tournament days out on the course. It's, you know, your play reflects on your decisions throughout that week, that month, you know, your practice, workouts. And so it's all, you know, it's all about the guys taking responsibility, doing what's best for them and the team, and then that will reflect on the tournament days. I mean, we try not to think about it. We've said it before, anyone on our team can win a tournament at any given day, and that's the level we feel like we play at. And, you know, putting too much pressure on yourself can be draining. So we feel like it's one shot at a time. We're not looking too far forward. It's staying in the present, and, you know, national championship. We're looking to defend.
Well, individually, I don't really care about anything for myself. I want to do the best for the team and everything for Coach. He deserves another one. I don't think one's enough for him in my time here, so we're going to defend this year. Yeah, I mean, that's when I'm at my best. I feel like when the lights are the brightest, and that's when it's time to show up, and all the practice pays off right then and there. We push each other every single day. That may not be on the golf course, it might be in the gym, but we're always pushing each other. We're all pretty athletic, so that might be playing pickleball too, but we somehow find a way to elevate in every aspect of life here. Yeah, that Division I tournament, I think, kind of pissed us off a little bit. I'll say that lightly. Then we came back and kind of dominated at our Copperhead, but I mean, it wasn't our best fall, I'd say, so we're ready to get back to work. I'd say we're hungrier than last year. We're defending this year, 100%. If we don't, it's a failure.
Well, Coach, the season's starting here pretty shortly. In the fall, you guys played a fall schedule. You won a tournament. I think that was your 100th tournament win as the head coach, and so you carry some of that momentum over. I know there's some things that you were telling me from the fall that you want to work on, but it gets going pretty quick. You're going to open February 9th, the Matlock Classic down in South Florida. You guys get to go to Vegas and Valdosta, Georgia, the two biggest V cities in America, before hosting a tournament here, the Argos Invitational. That's in March on the 30th. I mean, it's always a tough schedule. Yeah, you'll play some really good competition before you get to the NCAAs.
Oh yeah, we have you know, a lot of big regional tournaments on the schedule. Las Vegas is where the national championship will be, so you know, we've played there every year since they started that tournament. So it's one that the guys really look forward to. It's a fun place to be, and we haven't had the success we had in the beginning at that tournament, but we need to get back to that. You know, there's a lot of really good teams in all these tournaments, so we'll see where we stand.
All right, very good. Defending national champs. That's a little bit of a bullseye on the back, but you guys have got that. You've been there before and done that.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, we definitely have the bullseye on our back, and everybody's gunning for us.
Well, good luck to you guys this season. That'll wrap up our preview for men's golf, and as always, go Argos.